scheduled for one fall. Introducing team number one. First, from San Francisco, California, the future legend, Alyssa Flash.
Well, we are going to do our best to try and regroup on this wild and out-of-control edition of Impact. And let's take you back to singles action from last month as Alyssa Flash and Sarita debuted.
You talk about a debut, these two put on a show. I mean, more people have come to me and talked about Sarita and this new star. Who is she? Alyssa Flash? I've been looking forward to those two meeting in the ring again, and we're going to get it here in just a few seconds. Alyssa Flash, Sarita on opposite sides in this matchup.
Her tag team partner, representing the Main Event Mafia from St. Mary's, Ontario, Canada, Tracy Brooks.
While we're covering the past activities of the TNA Knockouts, let's take you back to 2 weeks ago right here on Impact when Knockout Law, Tracy, took advantage of a loophole in the rules.
Well, the rules stated last knockout standing, and you got to give this woman credit. She waited for the precise moment, the exact time, and then flipped Tara and Kong over the ropes. She was the last knockout standing, and although I wish it would have been one of the beautiful people, Tracy Brooks, not a bad substitute to join the Main Event Mafia.
She's the chosen one when it comes to the knockouts and the Main Event Mafia.
Their opponents first from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Taylor Wilde.
Did you hear Taylor Wilde speak from the heart last week? The former knockout champion told Tracy that as the original knockout, that Tracy was the one that all the others looked up to. She even admitted that Tracy was one of the reasons she got into wrestling, and you could tell how upset she was when Tracy told her she was too soft for the business, get a new line of work.
Keep your emotions out of it.
Her tag team partner residing in Mexico City, Sarita.
Well, Sarita's Impact debut, it was a winning one as we just reviewed in the video in the match over Alyssa Flash. But to me, it was that post-match beating that Sarita received that puts her in position to gun for revenge tonight in this tag team match. And you know what? I still can't get over that brawl.
No, it's hard to concentrate on this. Thank God we got beautiful things to look at. It's going to help us a little bit. But, you know, Mike, I look at Sarita, and I mean, she's like a female X Division wrestler, you know? I mean, just such a high flyer. Taylor Wilde, also very athletic. They should be very fun. And then you think about the power that this Alyssa Flash and Tracy Brooks are going to bring. This is going to be a great matchup. Two different styles on both sides of the ring.
Let me touch on it just one more time, Don. That war, that out-and-out riot that we saw, we're going to stay on top of that situation. We will have an update at the conclusion of this Knockouts tag team match.
As soon as we hear something, you'll hear something. And from what we understand, the police are getting things under control. You can see
luck.
Taylor Wilde. Yeah, no kidding. Here comes Alyssa Flash. Now, this was a debut. Now, yeah, some people question what she did afterwards to Sarita. I think it was just her way of letting the entire knockout division know, I'm here, and I'm here to stay, and here these two are locking up again.
This is what you anticipated, Don. This is what you've been waiting for. When it came to the pre-match hype, I think everybody was on the side of Sarita. Alyssa Flash came to TNA almost as an unknown, and she proved in one night that she deserves to be mentioned among the top knockouts, and Sarita snaps off the Hurricane Rana.
Well, she's something else. I mean, Sarita was worldwide known. I mean, people have been talking about her and wondering if she would make it to TNA, so everybody was anticipating her debut. But I don't even think Sarita was prepared for what she saw in this Alyssa Flash, who just wasn't going to be intimidated by anyone. And these two knockouts, the newest members of the knockout division, have been so impressive.
And Sarita, Taylor Wilde going to work in tandem here.
Wow.
Sarita quickly up to the top, and
You're kidding me.
body block to the floor. That's impressive.
Fearless, we got to see this again. Watch how smooth Sarita is. I mean, this is unbelievable. Here she goes. I mean, just poetry in motion, full extension.
And now Taylor Wilde going to go for the pin on Alyssa Flash, but no, not able to put her away. Taylor Wilde, the upset queen, catches Alyssa with that shot. Quickly reversed off into the ropes from outside. You see the interference from Tracy, but she gets kicked in the head. But never turn your back on Alyssa Flash.
How about that force? I mean, she just slammed her head into the mat, and this is what she brings to the table. Not only is she athletic, she just has that extra oomph. As you see, she goes for the pin attempt. She just has a mean streak, it seems like, that just makes her so unpredictable. Now we get to see Tracy Brooks in action, and what a kick to the gut.
The chosen one when it comes to the main event Mafia. And you know that the Mafia wants to dominate every division in TNA, Don. They currently hold the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, the TNA World Tag Team titles. They no longer have that Legends belt, but Kevin Nash has got his eye on regaining that title from Mick Foley, and you know that they have plans for Samoa Joe to win the X Division Championship, and obviously for Tracy to become the Knockout title holder.
Well, he's going to get that rematch with Homicide that kind of was broken up by Hernandez, and that he'll have that at Hard Justice. Samoa Joe trying to bring that belt to the Main Event Mafia. But I look at these women, I look at the TNA Knockout division. It's so rich, it's so loaded with talent. There is no division in women's wrestling anywhere in the world that can even touch what the women, the Knockouts, bring here in TNA.
Oh, you mentioned Samoa Joe and Homicide for the X Division title, and wow, Taylor Wilde driven face first into the mat. That's that extra impact that you talked about from Alyssa Flash. It's Joe and Homicide at Hard Justice for the X Division title, but we will also determine a new #1 contender for that X Division championship on August 16th.
And it's going to be inside the Steel Asylum. One of the most physically challenging matches in the history of TNA, as you see Taylor Wilde throwing those elbows. The secret to the Steel Asylum, you have to escape from the inside. It is unbelievable to watch as you see these two meet right in the middle.
And I have also been informed that at Hard Justice, in that Steel Asylum match for the #1 contendership, it's the return of the former X Division champion, Suicide. That all goes down at Hard Justice. Taylor Wilde uses the free leg to kick away. Tag is into Sarita. She's legal, and here she comes against Tracy.
Alyssa Flash, takes a wicked drop kick as Sarita getting frustrated, wanting to get into the action. She's one of those that she's got so much energy. She wants to be a part of it. What a kick to the face, and look at that athleticism. But Alyssa Flash has her, but she won't give up.
Fights out of the full Nelson with the kick, and then gonna fly around and apply the submission hold here. She's got the surfboard, she's got the leg scissored at the same time, the head scissored, and now it's broken down with all 4 knockouts brawling.
Well, Tracy Brooks able to break that up, and this allows Alyssa Flash to use her strength. Look at this power, but Sarita's like an escape artist. Unbelievable.
Flies over, small package, the roll-up, and she got the win again.
Unbelievable.
Your winners, Taylor Wilde and Sarita.
Oh, we talked about gunning for revenge after that post-match beatdown several weeks ago on Impact, and that's exactly what Sarita just gained. She gets another 3 count, another pin, and another win over Alyssa Flash to score the victory for her tag team.
I'm just so amazed, though, at how impressive all 4 ladies were. It was just a heated battle from the beginning, and you tip your hat to these two. You knew they were going to be exciting. You knew, wait a minute. I'll tell you what, Alyssa Flash and Tracy Brooks aren't done yet. They were posing a little too long in there, I think, for their... Whoa!
Tracy with the shot on Taylor Wilde. Alyssa Flash with the sit-out slam for Sarita. And while Sarita and Taylor Wilde, while they may have gotten a victory, look who's standing tall after the match. It's the Main Event Mafia's chosen one, Tracy and Alyssa Flash.
Well, they made sure they got the last word, and they made sure that Taylor Wilde and Sarita heard it.